Welcome everyone to the dumbest open source Linux channel of all of YouTube. Today live testing a freaking, what, I must have an error code, that's not ideal. Alright, probably root. Anyway, PowerPC, latest and greatest, nearly latest and greatest. IBM Power 8 from just 2 generations ago. I can't afford more, expensive enough. Also as loud as yesterday, but this freaking 2 user are also taking our enterprise Linux efforts way too serious. Today, as much background noise, I said already, nice. Nothing noise cancelling headsets because, yeah. But this machine is even louder than the other machine yesterday, previous video. This is where I have it on the balcony with the door mostly closed and it's still freaking. Anyway, so I probably just don't have resolve here, hopefully, yeah, because I didn't install this yet because the SATA drive I plugged into there, maybe the date might have been worse or whatever. So yeah, somehow the SATA drive does not show. It's of course a SCSI attached SAS SCSI, sorry, attached SCSI with SATA compatibility, but yeah, whatever. Maybe I plugged in a I'm running out of, with all the machines, I'm running out of spare stock of SSDs and stuff. So I installed this in memory, tempfs, because I have 64. I mean, I could plug in there some, probably half a terabyte of freaking memory, but there's only so much I can afford. So I run this out of memory just for some tests. So I network booted the T2 installer, so this is running all of our most amazing Linux distribution. And so yeah, let's see how that goes. What did we? I have also I can show you that, right? It's basically just some having open source fun. Ask me anything and having community funny on a Sunday, live on YouTube. For all those, this is for all the troublemakers, the misfits, the PowerPC and 64-bit and little Indian fans. So it's also the first time I actually run. I know, like, users and customers of us run this, but it's the first time I personally run. Why does it whine here? It says 0 frames. What does it have? 1 in Steam currently, bitrate. Yeah, whatever. Like, how much does the Power 8 cost nowadays? It was freaking cheap. It was cheaper than an entry level Ryzen. So yeah, for the price of for less, probably half than an entry level Ryzen, you get a freaking whole freaking system, which obviously is amazing. So let's emerge here something. What did we, for example, Emacs and stuff. This is also obviously testing our binaries, right? That for releasing our amazing Linux distribution, testing that all the stuff works. Welcome everyone. Doesn't it require special DDRs? They are not special, they are low voltage. It's DDR3L, L for low power. So the IBM Centaur apparently a maximum 1.45 volt or so. So they run at 1.35, and the system, the cheap system, obviously from some auction site, came without memory, so actually plugged in. It's not special. I just plugged in the memory from a Sun system, the same DDR3L registered ECC. So yeah, low voltage registered ECC memory from a Sun. Thankfully works fine. So now my son does temporarily not have 128 gigs anymore, and also only 64. But 64 gigabyte probably should be enough for everyone. Is it powerful? I don't know. I mean, it has power, so probably. So what did we emerge yesterday? I lose, oh yeah, right, like Perl and Python. Oh, wait a second. Let's do this in Tmax. Let's be, probably also didn't see that, right? All right, I also don't, this is a fan. So IBM Power 8, host bridge and stuff, some PLX, PCI bridges, Ethernet controller, obviously SATA, some Marvel stuff. I slightly wonder, should there not be more? Is it only one SATA thing? Maybe the reason, wait a second, where is even the, that is interesting. Maybe we don't have some crazy controller. Oh, no, wait, it should turn. Why do we not have some SAS controller here? That certainly can only be some secondary controller, huh? 4-port SATA? Maybe that is the reason why it doesn't show my old SATA drive I plugged into the hot swap. Probably need to check what's up with the hot swap based stuff. Anyway, let's image some stuff and see how this is going. Let's my usual tests here. Also, yeah, this this compiled instantly. So it's 80 freaking threads, right? It's only 10 cores with 8-way SMT, simultaneous multi-threading, making a total of 80 freaking cores for the system. It's also, so for this also this usual stuff. Okay, this compiled relatively quick. Kish, it's linking, so 11 seconds. Okay, let's try something. By the way, do we have Lua JIT for little Indian PowerPC? Apparently not, maybe, okay. Fair enough. Let's try Emacs just for the bosses. Did we have any? Oh, wow, there's a new live excellent. Yeah, let's just emerge the stuff, right? The only substitute for testing is more testing, so let's do more testing in the meantime. Wrong focus. Did I run data today? Run data today. Cool. So what's going on with newly created? There's something with the time. What's with the time? Right, I saw that. That's probably why this certificate, there was some certificate warning that wasn't normal, so... what was it? Was it timeable? I didn't type this for quite a while. So yeah, obviously the NVRAM battery is dead, as per usual from such used auctions. Or at least most likely. This to HCTC. Okay. It might not be a dead battery. It might be that we don't have some RTC driver potential. I'm a little bit puzzled. Okay, let's emerge this stuff. And because what is going on with the SATA controller? That doesn't look quite right. Power8 bridges, PLX12 port, switches, Ethernet controller. So I think here must be some. This is really strange. So some PCI error. I need to check this area. There is some, could even be potentially be some hardware defect or something simply not connected. Who knows what they wrapped around there. I wonder if we also should probably so yeah, I changed the because as per usual testing is only substitute for testing is more testing, and of course testing this stuff. Also now it built GTK. We don't have Mesa. I tried to build GTK. Okay, I should have actually rebuilt Perl and Python. This is a standard showstopper cross compilation marginality. I will document this on the website. That's basically affecting all builds, right? There's long-term subscribers and fans and users of T2 now. This is our all cross-compiled, like for all architectures, same cross-compiled, even for x86. Perl and Python are not like 95% functional cross-compiled. Patches welcome. So it's the usual thing, right? Configure. Let's see what commons do we have. You can build a cloud, needs some. You can build a cloud, code needs some virtualization. Can it do, what do you mean, Threads, frame buffer? What do you mean Threads in, is Threads something, I don't know. This is this. Submachine interpreter. What? Alright, I probably want to emerge MP token. Did I show on the CPU? So yeah, PowerPC, little onion, Power8, 80 threads, 8 threads per core, 10 cores, 80 megabyte of L3 caches, and lots of caches in this Centaur memory controllers, of which I don't have all populated. Okay, Emacs build. So, I mean, this system, I can already tell you now, on the first glance, the system is way faster than the Sun T4 from yesterday. I think Emacs, although somehow there is still something running. So yeah, 2 minutes. I guess it's like 3 times faster than... I mean, it's not epic thread ripping fast of this year, but hey, the system is also like 8 years old. So for that, it's... I mean, 8 years ago it was freaking rocking, right? And even today, I would call it usable for this price. Is it faster than Ryzen? Yeah, first gen Ryzen probably. Not Zen, not my epic thread ripping Ryzen. But it's way cheaper, huh? Instead of 2,000 euro, only some 150 plus. So Emacs, what else did we wanted to test? But yeah, so that is epically faster than Spark, I have to say. What else did we build yesterday? I'm still building Python. And what else did I want to test? Still wondering what's going on with... I need to check with this manual what... Maybe there's... I hope there's just something not plugged in there. Maybe some PCIe cable thing? Maybe loose on shipping. Hopefully, only. So, Emacs, actually, you know what does Rust stuff run? Do we have what's going on there? Should only be some path thing. Why does that not? Maybe I broke something. That is also obviously the point from testing. I mean, I installed this. There's always a possibility that it would normally work. But I didn't really fully install it. I'm running out of memory. So like also like a RAM disk. But do we have, let's see, we have the... Okay, Rust stuff also works, it's amazing. First time I try this on Little Endian PowerPC. Yeah, that's some threads. That's some serious threading business. Interesting. Why do we have there two identical files? Need to check another day. Dash says failing to build GTK. Why was others was Meson, and do you think it could be that? I don't think it is that, but let's emerge GTK just for the testing fun. Just wondering, I'll not install, this was the wrong version anyway, GTK plus 4. This builds too much though. And okay, this Python stuff is still blending, and what's going on with Firefox? Maybe the linker is hard-coded for lib or whatever. It might be that we, again, because we patched the linker, I think upstream still doesn't support wildcards, so T2 might be the only Linux distribution in the world ever the problem is, I think I need to check if you need to list here all of them. This is a little bit annoying nowadays. Wait, this is... or does it... no. It is only opening LESO cache? Strange. I mean, it could also be a new glibc bug. We just updated this, so it might be one of the... what did I want to do? LDK. Oh, it has this stupid glibc, but it shouldn't use that. Why does it scan so many glibc hardware capability files? And others... this is somehow... I need to check if that breaks all builds. Maybe it's some... Meson. Yeah, so this was the next thing I was waiting for Python, and... of course, if you don't disable dependency resolution, you wouldn't. Why is Python still... what are they... is this somehow stalling in... still doing something a little bit. Python E, compile all. Wonderful. Yeah, modern complexity. I saw it hang on Spark. I hope this is not also some strange... Yeah, one conclusion is certainly the only substitute for testing is more testing, or the only substitute for testing is more unit testing. Would be really cool. We need basically more sanity checks with running stuff through QEMU where we can not to manual test the stuff. I was mostly interested in the performance, and as expected, okay, we still don't have Meson because Python is still doing running some errands. This is really unfortunate. So whatever Python is doing there, mostly idling around. This is certainly not ideal. Then let's see if we can... I will need all the stuff, I will check all the stuff later, just to get an overview. Let's test embarrassingly parallel, and also let's use a lower, I don't want to recompress so long, so let's do 16 here too, just locally for test. We probably want to have some local config option also to override stuff more dynamically, I guess, if we get increasingly what do we even do here? If we get increasingly more professional users. So let's see, what else do we have here? Rack server, yes, of course it's in rack server, and 2U, which obviously 2 unit high, which is obviously why it is so freaking loud. But to Sun's defense, the Sun hardware, sure, is more expensive, but looks so much better, so much higher quality, intention detail and stuff, but it also costs 4 times more, but it is way quieter, right? I mean, the Sun T4 is loud, but this is another level of ultrasonic plane takeoff load. They ask about, Pedro asked about power consumption. Did I miss something? Probably I missed some stuff there. Hey, this is at least it is pretty parallel recompressor. Wanted to build Minix today, some people write, but the kernel wasn't compiled with Minix FS support. Don't know. So what else did which non-x86 ARC do you recommend as a daily driver for the future RISC-V? Non-x86, it depends if you like daily driver high performance, probably ARM64 nowadays. The PowerPC stuff is also too expensive and too loud and power hungry usually. So realistically, if you want non-x86 high performance, energy efficient today, unfortunately ARM64, and in the future RISC-V, but that is not yet daily drivable. Pedro asked about power consumption, hearing that fans, and it's not at 100%, assuming it's not. So the power consumption should not be that high. The TDP of the Power8 CPU SCMSO is 190 watt, I think, and that's of course max, and there's nothing really in the system, so I didn't measure it, but I guess maybe idling some 100 watt, under load some 200 watt, as I have nothing else significant in the system. So yeah, the G5, Apple's G5 also, I think, idled at over 100 watt, was it? Yeah, I think the G5, I only measured that once. Yeah, crazy high power consumption, Apple's G5 stuff. So yeah, so this is building relatively snappy for I mean, this was state of the art some 8 years ago, right? So yeah, that is some nice load. Excuse me. Maybe we just let this run for, then we can actually really compare this to some Horizon. So yeah, let's commit PowerPC, because obviously I previously had, as you see from the diff, I had previously CPUs limited to 8. Often I did this because the kernel became too large because of all the statically sized arrays. And I had this, for example, before also for Spark, and I couldn't even boot some Spark 64 kernel on my Ultra 30 or so. I think even some Spark default might have been something crazy as 1024 or so. So, and like until now, I never had CPUs with so many cores, right? A PowerPC. So I have per Inti2, one of the most amazing Linux distributions here live on this channel. I have per architecture defaults, and for x86 I increased this recently to maybe also 1024 already, as some people already hit. Otherwise, of course, it needs to be a power of 2 usually, I guess. So yeah, I changed this now for if you build PowerPC 64 big endian, then you get 8 cores here. So that is Indian is little, and if you build Indian is little, you get 128 cores. I'm aware that there are higher core count IBM servers. If you have those, then you for sure have enough CPU power to rebuild the T2 kernel. And for me, it's like probably a little bit extra performance if you have such affordable auction systems. And for Big Endian, I leave it at 8 because the highest systems previously where you would run Big Endian, Apple was quad core. I personally don't even have that. I personally only have a dual core that I upgraded right for a SKU Apple never sold previous video to the 2.5 gigahertz from a processor from a quad. So yeah, just for this efficiently, this probably is benchmarkable, some percent of performance, and because we can, why not? Okay, you don't see this as usual. Probably I should increase. I also don't see that. PowerPC 64. Something of this sort. So our CPU is that. Probably I should actually take a look. I think I actually build. I rebuilt both because professional. So yeah, 128. And 8, yeah. Does this work? It is still building some initial stabilities. I wonder if the CPU frequency scaling is working. Oh. I hate the default of Control B because this is a brand new installed system. No sensors. I mean, do we have UDEV running? Let's run this inside the new system because I network booted the installer. And let's auto reload all the modules. Oh, wait a second, do we have... Is there some... Did we... Wait a second. Is this new? Oh, look, there's a real-time clock. Slightly wonder though, there is some 8024. So yeah, some of those are virtual and the other, it's a bit funny stuff there. I mean, we don't have the SAS controllers here in LSPCI, so there's obviously something missing hardware side-wise. I need to check. At least that is what I would think. Do I have scroll back off? Maybe I don't. I mean, it is possible that... Actually, let me check, I actually uploaded this. It is possible that the kexec also didn't reinitialize some PCIe thing. That is also always possible. As I kexec booted that. Although, actually, that is a regular petit boot flow, so that actually should work. I have the feeling there is something missing. Or we have some PCI, or we need some other PCI controller options. That is also always possible, that there are still more. But no, wait, then this is from the petit boot. I copied this from the petit boot, so so this should work there. So no, then this shouldn't be an option missing. Yeah. But that's also why I check this now, right? Not only I finally want to release T2 eventually, but then I want to know how broken the hardware is. Why is it still... Don't tell me... Oh, shit. Maybe loading the RTC module resets the time. Ah, stupid. But then the battery is empty as this is falling back to 2000 again. Ah, shit. Yeah, so this might vastly irritate the kernel build here. Some major clock skew here. So maybe this will now build forever or other random bullshit. That's of course also not ideal. Yeah, that worked. So yeah, I need to hunt this serial attached SCSI stuff. I wonder, this might not be the... Actually, we might need a CPU frequency driver. Maybe this is not full performance. This was not auto-loaded for some reason. I mean, it should have auto-loaded, so... I mean, I kexec, so it's not like a regular boot, so obviously the CPU frequency thing is not in our installer, however... So... Ah yeah, so now we got some boost that is a little bit higher. So yeah, the benchmark is ruined anyway. But yeah, first getting to know the system. Most stuff works, amazing stuff. Mostly need to hunt the usual, some tiny bugs, some things, but only this apparently... Okay, that is a little bit shady, to be honest, because this has no aliases, so I guess this one can't auto-load, so that is not our T2 fault. That is of course a little bit nah, but yeah. I mean, you could build this into the kernel, which is what I don't usually do, but... what else do you have there? Do you know anything about standardization of bootloader process for RISC-V? I'm trying to find out if there is some plan to make standard BIOS or something. Yeah, there is this open SBI stuff. And so otherwise, some people use U-boot. So there is this open, the standard source supervisor binary interface. that a lot of people use. The boot stuff is usually a bit staged with OpenSPI and then U-boot or EFI. So basically it's like ARM. And it's similar to ARM plus OpenSPI and then mostly U-boot and otherwise UEFI, which obviously sucks a little bit complexity-wise, but that are the major things right now. So yeah, I need to power down the system and hunt some SAS. The SAS stuff is SAS. A video about T2 next time, I think. What? I would make a video about T2 next. What do you mean? You should or I should? I will make proper videos, right? I teased this yesterday, so we are obviously. I got the systems now. I have some auction searches running, and when stuff scrolls by totally dirt cheap, then I jump on it at a time. But I will also have to eventually slow down, or I basically also need like a new YouTube office. So yeah, if you have some amazing thing to rent or sell as an office, some maybe abandoned industrial space somewhere, maybe Berlin, Germany or elsewhere where it is cool, like Ireland, Dublin or so, let me know. Also this build now, because I get too much hardware for my tiny little office here. But I basically wanted some high-end sound system. I got it for cheap. I wanted some high-end modern power system, because previously my fastest Sun was a dual processor 1.2 gigahertz Sunblade 1000, which I've teased previously. And of all of the stuff, over the year I will make at least once a month a really proper edited YouTube video with like a proper 10-minute system presentation stuff. So don't forget to share, like and subscribe for the more main channel, of all of these amazing systems, especially the Sun system looks rather high and polished and cool. And of course testing and more testing, right? Each time I notice tiny little things that make T2 a better system, and we want to announce this. And it's probably to be expected from a AAA Linux distribution to actually test their Power PC and high-end Spark binaries and actual systems. That stuff actually really freaking works. TM this is, because it's actually running in parallel here. It's not even all cores on here, right? We have 80, so that is how it's even not, still not all. Now we have all cores. Oh wait, why is it only going to 78? Ah, now it goes to 80. Yay! So yeah, 80 freaking threads. So yeah, this is of course set, all the embarrassingly parallel compilation stuff, and hey, I'm not even 1 hour up. Yeah, all this embarrassingly parallel installation stuff, and then other stuff installed rather serialized. So how long did my Ryzen? So we can't really be for sure, but I mean, it is still an okay time. So if you need a cheap system and don't care too much about power efficiency, amazing system to get. Certainly higher performance than Sun. Let me just get. So one phone call later. Yeah, so 70 minutes. I can't be super sure. I mean, we could rebuild this because we had this clock skew, right? We have mod probe. We did run UDEV trigger and that auto mod probe or matching drivers, and we finally got our RTC there. So yeah, it's possible that stuff rebuilds, so that might not be the real time, but it is not too bad for an all modular kernel. Let me check. I guess the Ryzen built it faster. For PC64LE. Yeah, 6 minutes. This might be in parallel, so it's also only the Ryzen 5950X today, and it probably builds this in parallel with, because I built 64-bit LE and regular. Oh, the fence kicking high. Oh. Anyway, so I guess we're mostly done with testing. I mean, if I now build other stuff in, I'm already confused with it. I would be interesting to see. So somehow we don't have instantly some sensors unless there is some IPMI stuff, some more IPMI stuff, potentially maybe somewhere. Maybe it shows some sensors in some IPMI BMC stuff. So yeah, I need to go hunt this hardware issue there. This SAS drive's missing apparently, as far as I've seen. Was by the way virtual stuff, right? With some virtual SCSI floppy hard drive and stuff that you would assign through the remote management, advanced integrated light out remote management system stuff. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty, I mean it is freaking loud, so if I would, yeah, you would only want to run this in a server. Okay, this comes up. I mean, I'm somewhat tempted to build my precious XEmix. Alright, yesterday we had, yeah, some stuff is superfluous. I still need to polish this. This needs to, I mean, libx11, whatever was, maybe this was timing. I mean, we could try it. Okay, let's try those. Perl is a shared file. I saw that already. That is super annoying that each package needs to install a gazillion mem pages that clash with the name. Liscali says that's a lot of freaking threads. Yeah, it's embarrassingly massive. Probably. Oh, what? We don't have a temperfest here. I mean, yeah, we built everything in temperfest. So. Yeah, next I need to. I wanted to actually install it for real. But as you see, the SAS drive. Actually, I thought it's some SAS drive compatibility issue. I didn't expect this to be physically gone on the PCIe bus, so I need to check that. Yeah, that's certainly freaking cool, many threads TM. Yeah, I also excuse me. Okay, this actually works. So this ICU, oh wait, 0 error? Wait, what? U0 error, does it mean it's not an error? Because it failed on some other system. On which other system did it fail? What did it install? Was it Spark or was it, I think it was something with, what did I freaking do with, I need to check already. Ah, right, ARM. Ah, this was ARM. Okay, but this is also a little Indian. So, okay, at least this ICU stuff does not fail for all architectures. Only for some, apparently. Like cross-compiling that. Yeah, of course, we disturb the... Ah, wait. What have I done, you know? How did I reset the zoom? Oh. And what is this? So the other major bug apparently is, or is, oh wait, is GTK really gone? Oh wait, are you right that this did disinstall all the... Is that what? Is this really possible? That would suck. Wait, why is this empty? I think someone was on the right track there. That sucks, of course, majorly. Okay, so this package was actually cross-compiled fully, so... Ah, Meson. Not sure how this happened. I probably should debug that. Ah, right, we don't have Python yet. This Python someone didn't finish installing. Okay, anyway, tiny details. Nothing super substantial. I mean, sure, all things are a little bit annoying, and even for me, take some extra time to debug, but like nothing Nothing extremely unstable or entirely broken. I mean, I could even... No, okay, doesn't matter. I do not need to run Firefox today. So... Does it fail like on Sun? Because on... Yeah, so this GPM... let me put this on a to-do. Let me put everything on the to-do, and let's hope I don't accidentally delete my to-do again. So we have emerge GTK deletes package. Maybe. What else did we had? We had Python does not compile natively on Spark and I need to check with other architectures what's going on there. This is of course super annoying to debug. Alright, in GPM. May not. I mean, some of the stuff, I mean, sure, Python's a bit of a showstopper, obviously, to use the system really for serious stuff, but GPM, who cares, right? But GPM does not compile. Actually, you know what? It is possible that it is, that I deleted, I recently cleaned up a lot of old no parallel stuff and stuff built. It is actually possible that that is a parallel, or did no, I think we didn't test this yesterday on Sun. Yeah, I removed no parallel from, yeah. So maybe that actually broke that. Nothing like testing, right? I probably tested this. I think I only removed those where it compiled, but who knows? Maybe I tested on a system with an older make version. That is possible. I sometimes test on older installations. ZIFND on... oh wait, is it? Oh dear. So, working... merge fcommon cross fpic fcommon cross fpic. Why did this not merge? Oh, whatever. This is fpic rename. I renamed this quirk stuff. I thought this name is annoying and unprofessional. That is wrong. So yeah, one potentially, let's see if that... I mean, with 80 freaking threads of execution, building a somewhat time-wasting serial Emacs configure stuff. Okay, this also doesn't... What does that want? I think I saw some build errors there. So it doesn't actually disturb... Somehow, did we not rebuild Perl? I thought we rebuilt Perl. I probably should check, or did I not build Perl yet? Maybe this was building after Python and that this was somehow hanging. Let's see if that... But that's also the thing, right? If I wouldn't like test... I would like probably for a long time not really bother to fix GPM, right? But if it breaks on every freaking live stream here, on every new installation, I test something. But yeah, in theory, you could say, why do I cause my own regressions? I usually blame others if only constant change and then I clean up my own stuff. But this is, I mostly wanted to like once in a decade clean up some white space and stuff for the next decade to come. So it's, I do not and will not regularly clean stuff up. No, this still does fail. So this is maybe not parallel, but some generic build. Oh, okay, this does not look so very best. Okay, so whatever broke this, who cares? Do I have this already on my to-do? Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I have this on the to-do already. So yeah, some 64 threads Spark, some 80 threads PowerPC, some 32 threads Ryzen. After a while, so quite some embarrassingly high performance cluster compiling accumulates. I guess that's it for this video. I need to open the hardware and go hunt for some SAS controllers. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something. As usual, don't forget to share, like, subscribe for the full hardware review and amazing look inside the systems to come. And then of course for an amazing T2 release with so much stuff tested and improved. And PowerPC 64 little onion with 128 threads supported out of the box. See you next time.